Our job must not be simply not to cut Social Security. We have got to expand Social Security and extend its solvency. And the way to do that clearly, and I know Social Security Works has been talking about this for years, is we can substantially increase benefits.
That was Bernie Sanders calling for increased Social Security benefits across the board for every American. If you weren't aware, he wants an additional $200 more per month for every Social Security recipient. I'll play you that full video clip. We'll also go over this article. Social Security announces major update on changes benefiting recipients. And we'll go over this article, 6 changes coming to Social Security in 2026. This is just 3 months away. You're going to want to know what these 6 changes are, how it can affect your personal Social Security, and I'll give you some other important updates as well. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates. So an extra $2,400 per year with this new Social Security bill that is by Bernie Sanders. He wants you to get an additional $200 more per month, which is $2,400 per year. And he wants to change the CPIW to the CPIE so you won't get insulting measly little COLA increases. You'll get a much higher COLA increase per year. Now, I'm going to play you this full video clip of Bernie Sanders. Then we're going to get into this, the 6 changes coming to Social Security, as well as the major update on changes to benefiting recipients. But first, here is Bernie Sanders.
Social Security, the most popular government program in our nation's history. For nearly 9 decades, through good times and bad, Social Security has paid out every benefit owed to every single American on time and without delay. Before Social Security was signed into law, half of seniors lived in poverty. Today, while the number is still too high, it is only 10%. That is not, as Elon Musk and others have suggested, the greatest Ponzi scheme of all time, end quote. In fact, that is the most successful government program of all time. And yet, despite its popularity and despite its success, Trump and Musk and others have been working overtime to try to dismantle Social Security and, importantly, undermine the confidence that the American people have in it. Since Trump took office, his administration has fired at least 7,000 workers at the Social Security Administration, shut down Social Security field offices, and made it more difficult for seniors and the disabled to receive the benefits that they have earned over the phone. Trump and Musk have also absurdly and quite intentionally lied to the American people by suggesting that millions and millions of people who are between the ages of 140 and 360 years of age are receiving Social Security system. Oh my God, the whole system is fraudulent. That, of course, is a lie. The reality is that well over 99% of Social Security checks go to the people who have earned those benefits. No one who is 150 or 200 or 300 years of age is collecting Social Security. Yet Trump and his friends continue their efforts to try to destroy Social Security. And what our legislation is about is saying, no, you're not going to destroy Social Security. We're going to expand it. This legislation would reverse all of the cuts that the Trump administration has made to the Social Security Administration. It would prevent Trump and his friends from shutting down Social Security field offices throughout our country. It would make it easier for seniors and people with disabilities to receive the benefits they have earned over the phone. Each and every year, some 30,000 people with disabilities die waiting for their Social Security benefits to be approved. That is not acceptable. Trump's cuts will make this horrific situation even worse, and we are not going to allow that to happen. And that's not all that we must do. At a time when 22% of seniors are trying to survive on less than $15,000 a year, and nearly half of older workers have no retirement savings, our job must not be simply not to cut Social Security. We have got to expand Social Security and extend its solvency. And the way to do that clearly, and I know Social Security Works has been talking about this for years, is to lift the cap on taxable income so that the wealthiest Americans start paying their fair share of taxes. Right now, as we all know, a billionaire pays the same amount into the Social Security Trust Fund as somebody makes $176,000 a year. If you lift that cap, we can substantially increase benefits, which is what we've got to do, and extend the life of Social Security for many, many decades. So, Nancy, thank you all very much. This is a huge fight. We have the American people behind us. Let's win it. Thank you very much.
What are your thoughts on what Bernie Sanders had to say? Do you agree? Disagree? All right, let's get into this. 6 changes coming to Social Security in 2026. So, big changes are coming. This is just a few months away. We have the first one, COLA, Social Security Cost of Living Adjustment in 2026 is looking low. So we're seeing that it could be between 2.5 and 2.7%. We're going to find out officially in just about a month, October 15th, what it's going to be, but it's probably going to be 2.6 to 2.8%. I don't see it changing much more than that. Next change, full retirement age goes up in 2026. So in 2026, the full retirement age will reach 67, basically those born in 1960 or later. So if you were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age will be 67. So that's going to be the full retirement age. Then we got Social Security tax limit. So in 2026, the wage cap for Social Security taxes will increase. So Social Security caps the amount of income you pay taxes on. In 2025, it was $176,000. In 2026, it went from 176 to 168. In 2026, it'll be 183,000. So it's going up quite a bit from 176. Number 4, earnings test. You can earn more from work in 2026 while collecting benefits. This is a change that I should have made a while ago. So the continuing to work while collecting Social Security might end up reducing your monthly benefit check. This is due to a rule called Social Security Earnings Test. Fortunately, those limits typically rise every year, leaving you more of your Social Security intact. So basically, the Social Security Administration temporarily withholds $1 of a worker's benefit for every $2 earned over $23,000 for 2025. Now, for 2026, it'll be where's the number? $24,360. So if you make more than that, the Social Security will take 1 out of every $2, basically 50% of your benefits if you make more than $24,360. Next, number 5, earning Social Security credits in 2026. So in 2025, you must earn more to qualify for Social Security credits, and you must earn a minimum number of Social Security credits to qualify for retirement benefits. The SSA can't pay you benefits if you don't have enough credits. So you must earn 40 work credits to become eligible for benefits, and you're allowed to earn 4 credits per year. To earn 1 credit in 2025, you must have $1,810. That's for 1 credit, and you must earn $7,000 to get 4 full credits. Basically, if you're making, that was 2025. For 2026, it's going to rise. Wait, this amount increases annually. All right, so yeah, it's going to go from It's going to go to $1,700 per credit, and $80 less than what you make in 2025. Number 6, the Social Security Trust Fund will be 7 years away from facing insolvency. So we keep hearing every year it's going to go bankrupt, insolvent, and sometime in 2030. Basically, it's saying we're going to be a little closer to that. Nobody is touching Social Security insolvency. Almost every president has just passed it on between Trump and Biden the past 8 years, saying they're not going to do anything about insolvency. So I don't know. We're getting a little closer to that. So those are the changes. when it comes to 2026 Social Security. Let's get into this. Social Security announces major update on changes benefiting recipients. So, SSA announced in a new agency blog post on Monday that it is delivering faster service across online, phone, and in-person channels. The SSA said it posted operational gains that saved Americans 43 million hours over the past year. I don't even know what that means. So the SSA said improved digital and phone services could reduce time burdens for beneficiaries and applicants by enabling online account management and automated services. So, so I guess they're saying that services are better. Social Security Administration continues to report good news of improved response times by phone and greater utilization. So I mentioned in the previous video that under Trump, the SSA is restructuring their whole leadership, restructuring how Social Security is done. They're dividing it into 3 different categories. If you haven't seen that yet, click the previous video, which I'll link to later on. But so I guess this is just saying that numbers are improving. What they said also in that video is that wait times went from around 30 minutes to single digits. That means 9 minutes or less. So again, I keep asking, I hear all this information, but I want to hear directly from you. What has your experience been in office as well as on phone with Social Security? Has it improved? We keep hearing all these great numbers, but it doesn't mean anything if people like you on Social Security are still seeing hours or days of wait times with the phone service with Social Security. So really curious. Let me know your thoughts there. And that is all the news that I have today to hopefully cheer you up a bit. Here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Hi guys, this is Bella. This is the tip of the day. I want to tell you something that you should always do. Sometimes just sit on your bed or sit at a table on your counter and sit down and take 10 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out because you need yourself to feel relaxed. And that's all I wanted to tell you for today. Bye.
The SSA announced a major restructuring and reset of Social Security under Trump. This is huge, so click that video. I'll go over more of that. Also, go over the top 10 states that are going to get the biggest benefit increase for Social Security. Click that video now. I'll give you all that info and more. So click that. I'll see you in that video. Take care. Be safe. Thank you for watching.